Welcome to another Foolish Thoughts episode. This is Joe Sabrone, aka A Fool for Learning, and our foolish thought for today is retirement. Less is better. Get used to it. For most of my working and even personal life in the DC area, and that's been over 30 years, email has been the go to method of communication. I received a very large number of emails each and every day and would sometimes work on emails in the middle of the night to keep up, which may have been the case with many of you. Over the last few years, even with text messaging, email has still been a big part of my life. I subscribe to a huge number of updates and communication during training and learning organizations over the last few years, especially during the COVID lockdowns. When I retired late last year, I decided I really don't need to continue to receive a huge number of emails from training and learning vendors. The various networking groups that I was affiliated with or just subscribed to, and even some of the local chambers of commerce. So, about a month after retiring and making that decision, I slowly began to unsubscribe from those mail lists. And of course, within a few weeks, I noticed that each day when I logged into my accounts, because I have both a business and a personal one, the number of emails has dropped dramatically. Now, what I have noticed, because I am older and retired, the number of emails from my medical providers has increased, but the increase is in no way equal to the amount of emails that I receive from the organizations I unsubscribed from. So, yes, there is still a huge decrease from the number of emails received, even though I'm receiving more from my medical providers. So, one of the things you'll probably want to begin to do and to review is what you're receiving in your inbox when you retire. You don't need to receive all those emails, so begin to unsubscribe. And by doing so, you'll be spending less time here in front of the computer and more time doing the things that really matter to you. Now, having said all of this, the problem you may face is withdrawal symptoms. If you're used to getting a lot of emails, you need to get used to receiving fewer ones, and you don't have to check as often. This is going to be especially difficult, and it took a little bit of transition time for me, especially if you were a big fish in a little pond, receiving less and less emails. So it may take you a while, but you will get used to it. Trust me. Just my foolish thought for the day. And if you learned something from this episode, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, or even share with a friend. To learn more about me, you can find me on LinkedIn. And this is Joe Sabrone, aka A Fool for Learning, signing out. Remember, learn, perform, succeed.